Hello everyone. So today we want to present about our final project examination for Programming Basics Practicum course with the final project titled Online Stores Daily Sales Monitoring System. Before that, let us introduce ourselves first. My name is Kenzia Zahwa Eddyputri with student ID 25105122121, and my job desk is making a code for add product, search product, and applying discount.
My name is Hafiz Shahzaib, student ID 251051291. I designed the system architecture, including the product structure and global inventory. I implemented the main menu using loops for user navigation and also identified the most selling item using sorting algorithm. Most importantly, I developed the sales logic handling stock validation and real-time inventory updates.
And my name is Nabila Najma Zhafirah with NIM 25105122130. And my task is made a code for save data, load data, and low stock alert. So today we would like to introduce our project for the practical programming basic course. So this project is designed to help manage daily store activities in a simple and practical way. In many small shops, product data, stock, and sales transactions are still handled manually, which can easily lead to mistakes, missing data, or inefficient processes. Through this project, we aim to provide a basic solution using programming concepts that we have learned. The main purpose of this project is to build a simple inventory and sales monitoring system using the C programming language. The program helps users manage product data, handle sales transaction, and monitor stock conditions through a menu-based system. So, by using this system, users can add and search products, generate sales invoices, view daily sales reports, and identify the most selling items. The program also supports data persistence, so the stored information can still be accessed even after the program is closed. Overall, this project is not only created to fulfill the final exam requirement, but also to demonstrate how fundamental programming concepts can be applied to solve real-world problems in a simple store environment.
Now I will start to explain the source code and core logic of our daily store sales monitoring system. To start with the data structure, instead of using simple variables, we created a structure called product. Each product contains different types of data such as product ID, product name, price, quantity, sold count. Using a structure makes the data more organized and easier to manage. We also declared a global array named inventory with the size of 100. This array works as a runtime database so all functions can access and update the product data easily. Now moving to the main function, uh, which is the entry point of the program. Here we used a do while loop so that the menu appears at least once and continues running until the user selects exit. Inside the loop, there is a switch case statement controls the program flow and allows the user to navigate between billing, reporting, and product management options. Now, there is a daily sales report. Their daily report function simply loops through the inventory and displays current stock and sales details. The more important function of the code is of the system is a most selling item. Here we implemented the bubble sort algorithm. It compares products based on their sold count and sorts them in descending order. After the sorting, the product at index 0 becomes the best selling item of the day. And now finally, this is the core feature of the code, which is a generate bill function. First, it searches for a product using the product ID and checks whether enough quantity is available or not. If valid, the system immediately updates the inventory in real time by reducing the quantity and increase the sold count. And then the product is added to a temporary cart and the subtotal is calculated and passed to the discount function using pointers. And this ensures accurate billing and proper store management. And at the last, it calls a low stock alert. If the stock is less than 5, so it calls low stock alert.
Next one, I will explain for the core logic. This is the add product function. This handles array operations such as adding new elements, checking whether the inventory has reached its maximum capacity, managing strict input properly, and including removing unnecessary new line characters from users' input. And the next one is the search product function applies a linear search by looping through the array and comparing each product ID until a match is found. This approach has a time complexity of the big O, which is efficient enough for a small number of items. The next one is the apply discount function that demonstrates pointer manipulation by using pass by reference that allow the function to directly modify the total bill without returning a value. And this is show how pointers enable side effects within the functions.
And the last three is load data, save data, and load stock alert. So for the load data function is used to read previously saved inventory data from a file when the program starts. This allows the system to restore product information such as ID, name, price, stock, and sold quantity. So the user does not need to restore data every time the program is open. And the save data function stores the current inventory data into a file before the program exits. This ensures that all changes made during the program execution, including updated stock and sales record, are safely saved and can be reused later. And for the low stock alert function checks the remaining quantity of each product after a transaction. If a product stock is below a certain limit, the system displays the warning to notify the user that the item needs to be restocked.
Now I will explain the output of our system. First of all, when we run this program, this shows this menu. Here we add and enter the choice. First we enter choice for add a new product. The system asks about the product ID. For example, we add 251 ID and enter the product price and enter the price like 70,000 and enter the quantity. So it shows that the product added successfully. Now we'll add one more thing. Product ID 678, name, domain, price, right now, quantity. Now this product added successfully. Now we want to generate our bill. We select one product ID. First, the system asks about the product ID. So we enter 678, quantity 10. Type name. And the system asks about we add more items or not. So if we add more items, we why? And we add the thing quantity, right? So this is our invoice, Indomie, item, quantity, price, total. So our subtotal is more than 50,000. So there is a discount applied, and there is now if we want to check the most selling item of the day, we will click 5. So this is the Indomie unit sold 10 and total revenue 50,000. And if we want the daily sales report, this is our daily store sales. And the last one, for exit the program, select 6. So data saved successfully. And if we want to see this, so this is our whole.
So that's all for our presentation on the online store daily sales monitoring system. Thank you for your attention.